Alright, so what's up? Today we're going to be doing a video on the STI finally. So what we're going to be doing today is cleaning up the trunk because I have a freaking mess, lines everywhere. And the thing that I want to do is put my tank on my trunk because I seen someone do that. And I explained it on a video before, but I didn't have the fittings or airline. And now that I do, finally going to do that. So here's the mess that I have. It's a disaster everywhere. It's just airline. And yeah, that's how it looks. What a freaking mess, and I can't even put stuff in here because of all of that. But yeah, what I want to do is put the tank up here. So we're going to take all this apart, we're going to clean all that out, disassemble everything, and go from there. And I'll show you guys the fittings that you'll be needing right now. Alright, so these are the fittings I'm going to be using. So this one is for my cousin. This one's for my cousin. I'm going to do a dual compressor on his. And these are the ones I'm going to be needing. So they're 1/4 female end and then 1/4 for the airline. So these are going to connect to the compressor, and then I'm just going to get airline from here and send it up to the tank. And then this is the one that's going to go into my tank. It's 1/4 male end and then 1/4 on the push to connect for my airline. But yeah, I just need 2 and 2 because I have 2 compressors. But yeah, now we're just going to take everything apart, like I just said. Alright, so look at this janky stuff that I did. Disconnected the battery now, so don't yell at me. So yeah, I just use these house things, but I'm going to connect it the right way now. And buy some things where it's like a female and a male end, and then you just connect them. So it's easy to disconnect too. But yeah, we just took off the compressors. We're disconnecting them from here. Next is the water trap, and then this little air tank coupler thing where you can connect your airline to. Alright, so we got everything out over there. So the airline, extra airline that I'm going to be needing. And then here's just all like the manifold cables, the secondary compressor cable, harness, whatever. And then all the airlines from each bag. So what I'm going to start doing is taking this thing off right here. Just take off all of those bad boys. And then I'm going to see if I can even connect it up there, what we have to do. But yeah, that's the next thing, take that off. Alright, so I took all those things off. This is what they look like. So the easiest way I got those out is to get some wire cutters and then just get it around the head. And then just pulling it out so you don't break them. So I saved all of them. That's the first ever time I save all of those. But yeah, after that, it's going to come off like that. I'll just set that to the side. And then I'm going to figure out where I can mount the tank to. Probably right there, in this very center. So I just have a little small tank, so it'll literally, if I can do this and hold the camera at the same time, something like that. You can just drill holes or something on the trunk and do it when my dad's not here because he will bitch me out. Yeah, we'll figure it out right now, and I'll start connecting everything and showing you guys everything I'm going to be connecting there. Alright, so this is sort of the idea that I'm going for. I just put it on with zip ties for now. So I wanted the holes facing the other way, but I have this coupler thing where you can connect your airline to your your hose or whatever to connect your like air tools. This bad boy right here. I just got to get another where's that piece at? This little thing right here, cause it was kind of stripping. But yeah, you just connect that. And then it goes on in here, just like that. You connect your air tools, put air in your tires, do whatever you need. And if I do it on the whole other side, it's going to be kind of hard to connect the hose. But yeah, alright, so we just measured the center of the little bracket, and then we just made a hole for the bolt. So then you can see how it's going to be up top. Alright, so we just made the points, the little dots right there, on where we're going to drill the hole on the trunk. There are dots everywhere, but we know which ones they are. We're going to do that first and then bolt on the tank. Alright, so we made the holes now. That side. And then that side over here. Now the car's a rebuilt title. Alright mates, so I'm not sure exactly where I left off last time, the other day. But I'm going to just explain everything I've done so far. So we got the tank bolted up to the trunk. We made the holes on the trunk and on the tank. We got it bolted up, and I added all the fittings. So this is just the one that's gonna go to the compressor. This one as well, because I have two compressors. This is that thing I was talking about where you can connect your air tools, and then this is just your water trap. That fitting is gonna go to your manifold. That's what sends air to your manifold, and then it just sends air to your airbags. So yeah, this one for my compressors. So you're gonna connect the line there, and then the other side of the line, I just ran it to the side. It's gonna connect to the compressor directly. So I got these are 1/4 as well, but these are female end. So yeah, I needed two of those. I connected them to my compressors now, so now it's good. But yeah, that's how the airline is gonna work for the compressors. And for the manifold, it's just the same thing. I ran a line through here to my water trap. It's connected in like that. And then the other side of the airline that is connected to the water trap is going to connect to the one that says T for your tank. But yeah, next thing I'm going to do is just make holes on that carpet, and then make holes for the airlines as well. And then another line I had to run was the one for this valve, the one that has the valve stem. Let's see, where's it at? This little thing. So that I'm gonna just make a hole on the carpet and just have it chilling, have it like that somehow. But yeah, first thing we're gonna do is do that carpet. I'm gonna go from there. Alright, so I put the carpet, I put a couple little clips on there so it can hold good. So now I just gotta see where the holes are gonna go and then make them. Alright, so I got the holes finally for where the tank's gonna mount. So I would just open it from here, and I'd grab a screwdriver and then just feel where the little thing goes in good. But yeah, we got that now. And now the thing that I was thinking about is the airlines, because I'm gonna have to make holes for the airlines as well. But we'll take care of that after this. Alright, so for the holes for the airlines, I just put the tank on where it's gonna mount to the carpet onto the trunk, and then I just grabbed like the airline for the compressor. I made a hole right there, or I made a point, and I'm gonna make the holes right now, but I just lined them up so it can be straight. Well, that's the goal at least. It's like that one for that one. The water trap is gonna get that black one right there, and then that one is for the compressor. But yeah, we're gonna try that, and then the very last one is gonna be for the little thing that has a valve stem to get your water out of there. Yeah, let's make the holes on this. I literally just grabbed the soldering machine that I have and then melted it down like nothing. But yeah, that's good now. Now we're just gonna slap it on there, put some of the little clips on there, run the airlines again, run them through the holes now, and then yeah. Alright, so I ran all three of the airlines. Now we're just gonna bolt up the tank. Where's it at? Over there. Bolt it up and then connect the airlines, and then make that last hole for the other one. Then fix everything down here. Alright, so this is how it's starting to look. I'm loving it. So I got it bolted up, the carpet on there. I made holes for the airlines. Now I just got to cut the airline good, because I just cut it with some wire strippers. But I got the tool now. I didn't even know I had it. Where's it at? Alright, so this is a tool. I just got to cut the ends of the airline so it can be straight. And then the very last thing is that airline that has the valve stem to get all the air out of there, or water as well. I'm not sure where I want that. I gotta look right now. I just want it to be around like here or something. I don't know. Let me see. Alright, for the last line, I was just looking, and I'm gonna do that hole right there. Just have it chilling in there. But hopefully it sits flush in it, because I'm not gonna make the hole too big, just so I can slide that little thing in there. And I want it to be kind of tight in there, so I'm just gonna make a small hole with the soldering machine. But yeah, it's gonna be right there, so I can show under that hole, so like around there. Yeah, we're gonna do that. That's the last thing. Alright, so I made the hole, and it had a nut on there, and I think this is why it has it. Hell yeah, that's badass. So the nut's just gonna keep it tight there. I'm gonna run that airline through there, so then it can come up to the top and connect to that fitting right there. Yeah, I like it. I'll show you guys the final product right now. I forgot we had to make a hole up here as well, so we can connect to there. So we're gonna do that as well. All right. So I never think stuff through, and I couldn't get the. Well, I can get the soldering machine there to make the hole, but then what if I hit something else? So I just unbolted that. And now we're just gonna see where we can make the hole so that line can go in there. And I'm gonna cut the line as well because I think it's super long. I'm not gonna need that much. All right. So this is pretty much the final product. Got everything connected, everything bolted up. The only thing I gotta do is put those little clips back in there. There's that little valve thing, looking fresh. Hell yeah, I love it. Alright, so we got it all done now. I installed the tank onto the trunk. And now, the point of this was to have room in my trunk. Now I have all this mess. So what I gotta do now is just go to Home Depot and buy some wood and then do the trunk, the wood trunk setup. Yeah. Another thing I forgot to mention is I just got these little connectors now for the compressors. That way they're easier to disconnect, and I mean that's the proper way of connecting these, not some house things that I had. But yeah, it's done. But yeah, next thing is just buy that wood. I'm gonna go buy it today so I can get it done this weekend. But yeah, catch you guys on the next video. It's gonna be that later.